So much happened in that episode.
Mm. Damn. Yeah, exactly. Damn.
Dude, that's so
Man.
much that's happened. That is crazy.
That, yeah. I mean, it was a lot of silo and not a lot of past stuff.
Which was important because
I mean, that little bit right at the end was like, oh, like, okay.
So they have critical supply. So what's in critical supply? That's the question too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot more than just, light bulbs, but you got to think of like everything that, I mean, because there's so much stuff that could be that is made outside the silo. You know what I mean? Like they're limited on what they can do anyway. So it's like you got to figure damn near everything is gonna be critical. I mean, they have their basics like food, water, like they found ways, like generating power, but like, like, yeah, I don't know.
Here's the thing. So IT is not even on the grid.
Mm-hmm.
All the lights went out. IT is its own grid.
Mm-hmm.
They have its own gas line. And now everything that you've always wanted, Sims always wanted, Bernard gets to tell him he gets to be the person who's in charge of what's going on.
Yeah, he finally gets what he wanted. It just
probably he has his wife and he's stuck in between a
Mm-hmm.
rock and a hard place. And how do you ever
Mm-hmm.
can't trust her, can't tell her any information because she's doing the same thing to you.
Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, like, does she know that he knows? That's like the big question, because like now he knows all the secrets. So it's now.
Does she know that he knows that she knows that he knows?
Yeah, then you start playing that game, So it's like, yeah, because then it's always like, I feel like there's gonna be a conversation. It's like, do you know? And she's like, I don't know. Do you know? Like, I feel like it's gonna be that kind of conversation coming up soon, and it's not gonna be like a good thing either. It's gonna be like, because she's like, well, if you know, then we're all dead. But he's like, but if you know what I know, I feel like they're really interesting.
Do they have to talk about it and be on the same page?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, at one point, if she finds out everything he knows, is that going to change her mind? And then it's like, can they do something about it before the outside silo does something about it? Then it's a race. And is she gonna? I don't know if she's the kind of person that's gonna risk that. She's gonna be like, no, like I'll kill all you guys just to save my son. Yeah, like that was one of my, like, I would say it was lower on my priority of like their relationship and everything like that, and now it's much higher. On my, like,
how much more information
watching.
is Juliet going to be able to take in?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Or is it like a flood now? Like once she gets that little bit of memory back, she like gets it. Like, is it all kind of come rushing back now?
And then why is she always like dealing with other people and being in people's houses that she doesn't deal with? I don't understand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I like what Jen's saying.
Yeah.
I guess the miners drilled, sideways, found another silo, and then one knows what the miners are digging. They are using the light bulbs to power, and found a failed silo. Like they're like, oh shit, we can move over here. So let's take a lot of critical stuff and just go over there and kind of start over on our own. I
You
mean,
think so?
that's a good possibility.
You don't think they just got down to the bottom and saw the door, and that's why they had to erase their mind?
Mm,
They got to the
like
door,
some of the
even though they said only 3 people saw the door. They understood that these things are connected.
yeah, yeah. Because I mean, in the first episode, the dude already kind of knows. He's like, we already know how old the silo is just because of the mines. Yeah, yeah. I do find that interesting. Where like how if there's a whole department for digging. You know what I mean? Like you can only dig so much before you find something. Whether it be down or sideways. So yeah, that's a good
I
theory.
think
I
that
like that one.
the one that we saw, that's the thing that originally dug all silos. But in the mines, they usually cut by hand
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like just like pickaxes and
and
shovels
pickaxes.
and shit. Yeah.
Keep it without having too much
So it's a lot
technology.
slower.
Exactly.
Yeah. But I mean, even within like 300 years, I think that's what he said, right? Something like that.
Yep.
Like I mean, you're gonna run into something eventually.
Mm.
I mean, obviously it'd be a lot slower, but
If you
I mean, if you
have it intentionally that these walls are not being moved or digging down or anything,
mm,
it'll be forever.
yeah, yeah,
And it's by punishment, and you can control the punishment because you're controlling what's going on. And if it's too much, and they're moving too fast, you have them walk, have to go clean.
yeah, yeah. Or don't give them the proper tools. Like, oh, you don't have a pickaxe today. You got a toothbrush.
Yep.
Like what? Shit like that.
You can
Like, oh,
control
you got a
what
stick.
they're doing. Exactly.
Wow. And then you see they're going one way. It's like, oh, I need you to start going that way. Yeah, yeah.
And you
Yeah.
shut down the other side of the
Yeah.
mine and say, we got to stop this one because it's going to collapse the entire mine. So we're going to go somewhere else.
Yeah. Don't want the old guy from the first one. He's stealing shit with the daughter. I can see that. I can see that. I think the boyfriend with the dog definitely has something to do with it.
Why do you think the whole thing started with George?
Maybe.
Like, he's one of the people that got to the bottom. How did he find this place? What made him go climb down there? What made him special?
Yeah, I don't remember. Because that was like season 1, and that was what, like 4 years ago at this point or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what started him. Didn't he find it by accident? And then it just kind of went down a rabbit hole?
He got into that place. But why? How did he know where that place was?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he found something by accident. Oh, man, you're making me, I don't remember now. Because that was season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, because even with Lucas, I mean, where Lucas like kind of stumbled across something and then kind of started a rabbit hole for him to the point where like Bernard saw it and is like, all right, I'm gonna bring you in, and then just up, even went further down the rabbit hole. With George, I don't remember what was the initial thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know he's a piece of shit for cheating on his wife.
He was with Juliet for years. They're together for years.
For a long time. Yeah.
It seems like it was a marriage of convenience. He wasn't in love. She wasn't in love.
Really kind of like forced upon them, maybe.
Hmm?
I think the wife kind of loved him. At least it made it seem like a little bit.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Carl said when they started, they had lights for 50 years. Now only 2 years. That's a lot of bulbs stolen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Within like, a few months or whatever it was. Yeah. Like that's a lot of light bulbs. Like what the hell? Yeah. I'm curious. I think
How
he
do they
found the hard
replace those?
drive.
How do you resupply?
Well, I think she said that you don't, right? She's like, once it's gone, or that's what the sheriff said, and she kind of like, yep. So once you run out of light bulbs, it's not like you can like go ask your
You be in
neighbor
the
like,
dark,
hey.
they'll gas you in the dark. It's done.
I mean, at that point, they don't even need to gas you. This, you're in the dark, you're gonna starve because now you got no food.
You can make too much noise, so I think they gas you.
Yeah, they'll probably kill you off anyway, just before you become a problem. Like, oh, you ran out of
Doesn't affect them,
supplies.
so we're
Game
gonna go
over.
ahead and get rid of you. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need you being alive. We'll deal with some of the other silos. We don't need you to be alive.
Yeah. Oh, here. Yeah. I wonder. Could it be like another silo that like is off the grid? That like found a way to like not have the safeguard, and they're like going into silos that still have shit and steal their stuff to keep theirs alive.
Good. Or they let technology increase so much because they're off the grid and they don't have to fail safe anymore. They increase so much that they don't need light bulbs.
Yeah, allegedly they built the silos with 500 years worth of critical supplies. Yeah,
and we are at 300, 350.
Yeah, more halfway. So, damn.
Think about how much intelligence is going backwards.
Yeah, I mean, you're cut off from everything, and then they keep making you forget shit. So every time they make you forget shit, they have to take away things that are going to trigger any memory, so you get even less stuff. Yeah, I mean, at that point, they just, yeah. What'd you say? You said if Bernard didn't know about the safeguard before Lucas told him, what did they do to him in line?
Just say that. No,
I think Bernard did know.
I think he did know. I think he did say that Bernard knew. So they told you about the safeguard. So you know about the safeguard.
Yeah.
But that's what he said, yeah.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, it's also like, I guess once you become the head of IT, that's something they tell you to kind of force you to do their bidding. Because I mean, that's a lot of weight on one, like Bernard said, that's a lot of weight on one person to like, hey, if you don't do exactly what I say,
wow,
everyone's going to die.
So Bernard did not know about the safeguard initially. So he didn't know anything until Lucas told him about it in the Camille.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Yeah,
Bernard still believed that he was under control. He still understood the pact. He thought, he believed in the pact. So he wasn't really held accountable for that this stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, because it's see that just raises more questions. Because like, if you're able to, like, what they're doing with Camille is, hey, if you don't do exactly what we say,
you're dead. Your son is dead.
Everyone's your son dead. Everyone's dead, and it's gonna be on you. So and then like Bernard, said like it's a fire, that like you can't escape, kind of thing. It's like, yeah, but if he didn't know, they kind of like.
But I mean,
like,
he's,
so why
he's
why
a
were you doing all this
liar, he's a
messy shit?
manipulator. He does all the things that, or Camille does all the things that Bernard did.
Yeah. But this means that Bernard just do all this stuff just to remain in power. Then, like, what was his like the motivation? Because it's the motivation for Camille is her son, But then like Bernard would have been like,
I mean, think of it. He threw away the judge.
Yeah, the person he loved.
Threw him away. Threw it away.
Yeah, just to remain in power.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, who that? I didn't even see that. Brute said that. He goes, I'm thinking the other side was could have been stealing. Yeah, there's too many light bulbs for a few people. Yeah.
Yeah, but he got to get in and out. So I think they
have to find ways in and out.
Yeah, the people that, so I think there's some silos that are disconnected that are able to do stuff. I don't know if anyone has lived in another silo and then made it to another one besides Juliet.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's going to be something we're going to see because she's going to start to remember. And then when you remember about Solo and kids,
Yeah,
now she has
that's
to get
gonna.
over there.
Yeah, she's got to find a way to get over there without going outside.
And she has the power. She's mayor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because once if they can stop the safeguard, like she remembers now, from the gas line. So it's like if she can stop the safeguard from happening, then she can kind of do whatever the fuck she wants. It's like, because who's gonna stop her?
You gotta report back, and then she can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's always a new kid on the block. It's always a big bad, a new big bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I mean, is there like a safeguard to the safeguard? Like what if do they flood it or something?
But no one leave evidence that anyone existed.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Man, this season it started off kind of like okay. I don't want to say it started off slow, but I mean compared to where it's at now. Yeah, like it was definitely a little slower, with the memory thing. So it was kind of like, okay, but now it's
jumping
going.
back and forth. You don't know what's going on. You know why they're you in this order. It's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's going. And then this episode was heavy in Silo and not in the past, past stuff. So I'm wondering if the next episode might be more heavy in the past stuff. Because that's how they did the last season too. Where last season was like, oh, this was a lot going on over here. So the next episode was a lot going on over, on the other side. So
I think that's possible. That's definitely possible.
Yeah. Because now I'm curious. I was like, how the car's driving itself, like, is it AI? What is it? Is the nanobots or something like that? Like you said, or what? So
I think it's just the government trying to control them. Instead of trying to fight them, they're going to use them.
Yeah. So super curious. Yeah. I'm super curious. This is good, man. It's so damn good. But I don't want to say too long because I know you gotta get some sleep.
Yep, I do gotta get some sleep. I am exhausted, and I have to get up and start moving.
Yeah. And Brute said, next episode should be in the past. Man, dude. Since we didn't get much in this episode, exactly. Yeah.
But once it happens, it's gonna go fast. So like you won't have to go back in the past until you get maybe you fast forward sometime.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
Understand what's going on Silo 1 a little bit more.
Yeah, there's a lot of fear and control in the show. Yeah, a lot. I think the government is just gonna bring them in on it, probably, and be able to use it as like, well, you're a respected politician, for whatever the hell he did in New Orleans. I still don't know what he did. And she's a pretty popular journalists. I was like, you could definitely use them.
No, I'm gonna say you guys are now together, and we need to be able to silence you. So you're gonna do this.
Yeah, and they're gonna use. They already did it. They're gonna use his sister as a threat. So
either do what you're doing or understand we're gonna get rid of your sister.
Yeah. So this is good, man. This is a good episode. The last two episodes have been awesome. 4 and 5 have been really, really good. Or they give them the memory pills, maybe like a lower dosage kind of thing.
That will be interesting.
See that. Yeah. I'm so like the beginning, like I said, the first 3 episodes was like, okay, let's see where this goes. I hope it doesn't start to suck, but no, it got good again. Like,
and now it's trying to figure out how they're going to do this, because I know what's going on in the books, but this has been different. So they're doing different things, and this is going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
How they figure it out.
Every episode has definitely gotten better, for sure.
Agree.
For sure. Yeah, and there's 2 more episodes left, I think. This was 5, and I think there's only 8.
Yeah, I think it's 3 more.
So there's 3 more episodes. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm excited. This is good. This is good. I like our Silo Saturdays. Yeah.
Well, I'll be here next Saturday, so that'll be good. I'll be back by then, and we'll be able to continue our Silo Saturdays no matter what.
Yeah, you'll be so tired from driving.
Just pass out and watch it.
Exactly. But cool. Yeah, let's get out of here so you can get some sleep and we can finish up everything else. But yeah, we appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with us. I know we talked a lot of Spider-Man stuff in the beginning. We watched Silo. We talked a little bit about Silo. Yeah, great episode. I can't wait to see what happens next week with everything. It's good. But yeah, we appreciate you guys coming in. We appreciate we got Brute coming in and hanging out with us, new to the show. So appreciate you coming in. We'll be back next week. We're also live on Mondays and Thursdays. We'll talk about movies, other TV shows, trailer reactions, a bunch of fun stuff. So yeah, we appreciate you guys coming in, hanging out with us. Jeeves, shout out to Jeeves because she left a super thanks or chat
$4.99.
Yeah,
super chat. She's like, yeah. Have lunch. Yeah. I know it's been bad. I'm so upset in the video. She's like, have lunch on me. So
yeah. So definitely appreciate that, Jeeves, in the comment section for that Black Panther video. But cool. Let's get out of here. Yeah, everyone be safe. Brian, be safe driving out there, man. Have fun. I
gotta be safe. Gotta get back for Fan Expo.
Yeah, exactly. But cool, man. Let's get out of here. Cool. Have a good weekend. Later.
See you guys.
The board has concluded the call.